Did you know there are businesses out there quietly pulling in millions right now, literally just by hitting send on simple text emails? Yeah, while everyone else is exhausting themselves fighting unpredictable social media algorithms. Welcome to this fast-paced explainer, produced by Waqas Ahmed Shah, educator and AI agents and automation builder for educators, traders, and startups out of Karachi, Pakistan. Today, we are completely decoding the strategic mastery of email marketing. We're going to map out exactly how to capture high-quality leads, automate a massive sales engine, and generate real revenue, all without sounding like a soulless corporate robot.
So let's just tackle the elephant in the room right off the bat. Is email marketing actually dead? You hear these whispers all the time, right? People saying, oh, nobody opens emails anymore, or everything's shifting to instant messaging. But guys, if you actually look at the data and follow where the real money is flowing, that narrative completely falls apart.
The absolute reality is that while casual users might be endlessly scrolling through social media just for entertainment, decision makers, your high-value clients and corporate professionals, they literally live in their inboxes. It is the command center of their professional lives. Smart marketers know this. They're actively pitching high-ticket services like video editing, AI automation, and copywriting directly into these inboxes, and they are converting at massive scales because they are reaching the exact right people exactly where they do business.
All right, let's get into step one, the capture, turning strangers into contacts.
You obviously can't market to an empty room, right? So how do we actually get these highly coveted email addresses? Well, you don't just ask for an email, you have to trade for it. And we do this using what's called a lead magnet. Basically, a user lands on your website and you offer them a piece of highly specific, undeniable value for free. Maybe it's a legal compliance guide, a slick HR hiring template, or a cheat sheet for the latest AI tools. If the value's there, they will gladly hand over their email and boom, your database grows with highly targeted leads.
Now pay attention to the stark contrast in how you actually acquire these contacts. On one hand, you have cold leads. These are total strangers. It's data you might buy from platforms like Apollo for bulk outreach. But on the other hand, you have warm leads. These are people who have actively consumed your content, watched your videos, or downloaded that lead magnet we just talked about. This is the absolute gold standard. Because they already recognize your brand, it's going to be significantly easier to convert them into paying customers.
Moving right along to step two, the nurture, warming up your list.
So how do you warm up an audience without sounding like you're reading from a textbook? It's all about making automation meet relationship building. Understanding the difference between passive and active marketing is absolutely key here. Think about newsletters. They're passive, calendar-driven. They go out every Sunday at 3 p.m. with weekly news. But strategic sequences, or campaigns, those are active. They are triggered purely by specific user behaviors. Did they just sign up? Did they abandon a cart? The system automatically sends a perfectly tailored email based exactly on what that user just did.
To build a highly effective sequence, specifically a drip campaign for your warm audience, you've got to follow a structured evolution that guides them smoothly over time. It's like a journey. On day one, they get a nice, warm welcome email. By day 3, you send them pure value, teach them something genuinely new. Then, by day 6, you drop a case study. Prove to them that you generated $1 million in revenue for a past client. That builds massive authority. Finally, by day 10, they are primed, trusting, and totally ready for your discount or core offer. See? It's a seamless, automated journey.
Which brings us to step 3, the conversion, selling without the sleaze.
Okay, so you've provided value, you've built trust, now it's time to convert those nurtured leads into actual revenue using some modern sales psychology. The golden rule here, never let a lead walk away empty-handed. Think about the mechanics of a sale. If someone buys a phone, you immediately upsell them a phone cover to increase that total order value, right? But what if they hesitate on a big $1,000 main service? That's exactly where downselling comes in. You immediately offer a $20 alternative, or maybe a cheaper mini course. This keeps them in your ecosystem, and you still make a sale.
Let's look at how the masters actually do this. Industry titan Neil Patel perfectly demonstrates a value-first strategy. He doesn't just come out and ask for your money. Instead, he'll send you an incredibly detailed educational guide on a super complex topic like schema markup for SEO. He literally solves your problem for free. But then, right at the very end, in the PS section, he naturally drops a book a call link for his team to just go ahead and implement it for you. It's brilliant. Provide value first, ask for the sales second.
Similarly, look at Alex Hormozi. He leverages email to build incredible authority, and his formula is simple but deadly effective. First, he shares a personal story. Then, he backs it up with massive business proof,
like explaining exactly how he scaled a company from $10 million to $30 million. From there, he seamlessly transitions into pitching a high-ticket $5,000 physical workshop. And the best part? To make sure he doesn't sound too stiff or corporate, he drops a relatable meme right at the end to build instant rapport.
Let's shift gears to step 4, the tech stack, choosing the right platform.
Obviously, to automate this entire journey, the behavioral triggers, the drip campaigns, the upselling, you need the right engine running behind the scenes. Depending on your exact business model, you've got to select a platform tailored to your specific needs. If you're blasting massive bulk campaigns, enterprise tools like Salesforce or HubSpot are your go-to. If you're an e-commerce brand that needs to track granular behavior like abandoned carts, Klaviyo is totally unmatched. And if your goal is setting up smooth, automated, warm drip campaigns, platforms like Brevo or Resend are absolutely perfect.
Now for step 5, the maintenance, protecting your email asset.
Listen, collecting emails is really only half the battle. Protecting this newly built goldmine is where the real longevity lies. You absolutely must secure clear, explicit user consent, an opt-in, before you even think about hitting send. Emailing people who never asked for it just leads to spam flags. High bounce rates and spam reports will completely ruin your domain's sending credit. And once your domain authority drops, man, even your most loyal customers won't see your emails because they'll be routed straight to the junk folder. It is a fatal mistake.
To maintain peak performance, you have to ruthlessly clean your email list every 3 months. Seriously, if someone hasn't opened an email or clicked a link in 90 days, remove them. Just cut them loose. Sending emails to dead data not only tanks your open rates and destroys your domain authority, but it physically costs you money in software fees. Why pay for subscribers who aren't even paying attention to you?
And this whole process brings us to a massive realization about social media versus email lists. Unlike social media, where a random algorithm change can instantly wipe out your reach, or a platform can just delete your account overnight, leaving you with absolutely nothing, an email list is an asset you own forever. You permanently own the data. It is a direct, unfiltered, algorithm-proof line of communication to your customers that nobody can take away from you.
It is officially time to take absolute ownership of your digital assets. Think about your own brand right now and ask yourself this final question. If your social media vanished today, could your business survive on its email list alone? If your answer is no, well, it's time to start building. Keep learning, keep automating, and stay tuned for the next explainer.